The second ayah says, وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ وَأَخْرِجُوهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ أَخْرَجُوكُمْ وَالْفِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ وَلَا تُقَاتِلُوهُمْ عِنْدَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ حَتَّى يُقَاتِلُوكُمْ فِيهِ فَإِنْ قَاتَلُوكُمْ فَاقْتُلُوهُمْ كَذَلِكَ جَزَاءُ الْكَافِرِينَ فَإِنْ انْتَهَوْا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. To the end of the ayah. Then it says, fight them wherever you find them. This is the quotation they always take from the Quran. Fight them wherever you find them, and you will find in other surahs, in the battlefield. Fight them wherever you find them in the battlefield. And this is common sense. If you find your enemy in the battlefield, you're not going to drink cappuccino with them. You're going to kill them. This is what people do. Then the ayah says, and don't fight them in the precincts of the sacred mosque in Mecca, and Masjid al-Haram. So it's talking exclusively about the fights between the Muslims and the kuffar at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. It doesn't talk about Americans or Egyptians of our time, for that matter. Then the ayah says, if they stop fighting you, you have to give them peace and stop fighting. So this is what the Quran says. Fight if you are attacked. If the people give you peace, you stop fighting them. We fight in Islam to establish peace. And we fight if we are attacked. What are the adab given by the Prophet ﷺ to the Muslim fighters? في حديث أبي داود عن أنس بن مالك رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يقول للصحابة انطلقوا بسم الله وبالله وعلى ملة رسول الله ولا تقتلوا شيخا ثانيا ولا طفلا صغيرا ولا امرأة ولا تغلوا وأصلحوا وأحسنوا إن الله يحب المحسنين. Go in the way of Allah and in the name of Allah and in the name of the Prophet of Allah. Don't you ever kill an old man or a young child or a woman, and do not mutilate the bodies of the dead of the kuffar. You have to bear them with honor. And do what is right with equity, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those who act in justice and with equity. So this is what the Prophet ﷺ teaches the Sahaba. Even when they fight, they have adab when they fight. They don't just indiscriminately attack people and kill women and children and the elderly. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show us the proper way of conduct, to give us the best in this life and the best in the life to come. Ask Allah His blessings. الحمد لله رب العالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله ربه رحمة للعالمين. The way Muslims are presented in the media is not actually truthful, to say the least. They speak about us in terms of that all Muslims are terrorists, that the thing we can do best in this life is to kill other people. Show me one time in history where Muslims dropped an atomic bomb on a nation and killed 500,000 people innocently. Show me once in our human history where Muslims had World War I and II. Show me where Muslims invaded and annihilated almost all the inhabitants of free countries, North Africa, North America, South America, and Australia. Show me once in human history where Muslims took by force 15 million people from Africa and took them to a land tens of thousands of miles away to serve as slaves. You will never find it once in human history. One time I was watching CBN, and this guy, Pat Robertson, he said that Musa and Isa are definitely examples of peace, and Muhammad is a prophet of war. The number of all the people who were killed in the fights between the Prophet ﷺ and the Kuffar in 7 years was 400 people. 400 people killed in all the fights in 7 or 8 years between the Muslims and the Kuffar. Almost 200 Muslims and 200 people from Mecca. So, what is this number if you compare it to the 60 million people killed in World War II? It's nothing. You lose more than this number on the highway in America every week. Plus, if you are talking about the Quran as a book of violence, how many times is the word jihad or fighting or war mentioned in the Quran? 103 times. 103 times. If you look at the New Testament, the word fighting, war, jihad is mentioned 125 times. If you look at the Old Testament, more than 5,000 times. So these are the statistics. Show me where in the Quran or in the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ where he told Muslims to kill men, old men, children, or women, or to kill animals, or to cut down trees. Not once. Not once. The Prophet ﷺ one time in a hadith saw a woman killed in the battlefield, and he told the Sahaba, why did you kill her and she was not fighting? He condemned them and he questioned what they were doing. On the other hand, if you look at passages in the Bible, in the Old Testament, like in the book of Deuteronomy 3, verse number 6, or in the book of Joshua, verse 6, verse 21, you will find direct orders from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the Israelites, to Musa and to Joshua and to other prophets, to take over 60 cities and to kill all the women and all the children and all the elderly and all the animals in these cities. And one verse says, kill everything that breathes. Anything that breathes, you have to kill. This includes women, children, and it is stated very clearly, kill all the women, the children, the men, the animals, and so on and so forth. I mean, these people don't give the facts. They either lie to the people, they know the truth, but they lie, so they are liars, or they are ignorant, they don't know the truth, and either way, they should not be teaching about Islam. Am I saying that Muslims have not killed innocent humans in Muslim history? And the answer is no. There are some Muslims throughout history who have killed innocent people for no reason. And what I'm saying is, this is against the teachings of Islam. Islam doesn't say kill innocent women or innocent children. This is against the teachings of Islam, and violations have been committed throughout history, but this is against Islam. This is against the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show us the proper way of conduct and to give us sincerity in everything we say and do, to accept our good deeds and to reward us fully for them according to the best of our intentions, and to forgive us anything we have done by ignorance, mistake, or forgetfulness. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.